Have you ever wished your holiday makeup could stay flawless all night without settling into fine lines or feeling heavy on your skin? You're not alone. The truth is, for many women over 50, the holiday season brings more than just joy and sparkle. It brings the pressure to look festive, polished, and youthful, all while juggling a packed calendar of events, family dinners, and last-minute shopping. Who has time for a complicated beauty routine? But here's the good news. Holiday glam doesn't have to mean layers of product or hours in front of the mirror. In fact, some of the most elegant, radiant looks are all about less. Less fuss, less stress, more glow. Let's face it, makeup at our age isn't about hiding anything. It's about celebrating what we already have. The wisdom in our eyes, the grace in our smile, and the confidence that only comes with time. It's not about chasing youth. It's about elevating who we are now. That's why in today's video, I'm walking you through a holiday makeup routine that's specifically designed for mature skin. From prepping your skin to finding the perfect foundation and adding just the right shimmer to your eyes and lips, I'll guide you step by step so you can feel beautiful, confident, and completely yourself. And don't worry, at the end, I'll share one game-changing secret that will lock in your look and keep you glowing long after the party ends. You won't want to miss it. So go ahead, grab your favorite makeup bag, pour yourself a warm cup of tea, and let's take this time just for you. Because you deserve to feel radiant this holiday season, ready to glow from the inside out. Let's get started, right where all beauty begins, with your skin. Prepping the canvas, where real radiance begins. Before we pick up a single brush or open that sparkly eyeshadow palette, we need to start with something far more important, your skin. Think of your skin as the canvas for everything that follows. When it's smooth, hydrated, and glowing, every product you apply on top looks better. Your foundation blends like silk, your blush looks natural, and your highlighter doesn't just sit there, it shines. Mature skin deserves that level of care, and it starts with just a few simple, loving steps. Let's begin with cleansing. Choose a gentle cleanser that lifts away the day, makeup, oil, and stress, without stripping your skin. Harsh, foamy cleansers may have worked in your 30s, but now they can dry you out and make your skin feel tight and uncomfortable. Look for something creamy or hydrating, with soothing ingredients like glycerin or chamomile. Your skin should feel soft and refreshed, not squeaky. Now that your skin is clean, it's time to give it a little extra love through exfoliation. As we age, our skin's natural cell turnover slows down, which means dead skin cells tend to linger. That's what causes dullness and uneven texture. But don't reach for gritty scrubs, those can be too harsh. Instead, opt for a gentle exfoliant, like an enzyme peel or a soft lactic acid formula. Think of it as decluttering your skin, clearing the way for your glow to shine through. 2 to 3 times a week is enough to reveal smoother, brighter skin. With your skin freshly cleansed and smoothed, the next step is hydration. And I mean deep hydration. As we get older, our skin loses moisture more easily, so your moisturizer should work double duty. Look for formulas with hyaluronic acid to plump and pull in water, and ceramides to strengthen your skin's natural barrier. When your skin is properly hydrated, it looks more supple, less lined, and your makeup goes on like a dream. But we're not done yet. This is where the magic really begins. It's time for primer. If moisturizer is your skincare hug, primer is your secret weapon. A good primer creates a soft focus effect. It smooths over texture, blurs fine lines, and helps your foundation stay put all evening long. For larger pores or areas where makeup tends to break down, a silicone-based primer works wonders. It's like Spanx for your face, but way more comfortable. And if you're not a fan of heavy layers, don't worry. You only need a small amount, just a thin layer in the areas where your makeup tends to settle or fade. Think around the nose, chin, and forehead. With just these few skincare-focused steps, you've already done more than most women half your age. You've honored your skin, you've prepped your canvas, and now your face is ready, not to be covered up, but to be enhanced. because when the base is beautiful, the rest comes naturally. Up next, we'll dive into foundation and concealer, and I'll show you exactly how to create a smooth, breathable base that looks like skin, not makeup. Foundation concealer, a flawless base that still feels like you. Now that your skin is beautifully prepped, let's talk about building the perfect base, a foundation and concealer routine that enhances your beauty without ever feeling heavy or settling into fine lines. When it comes to foundation for mature skin, less is always more. The goal isn't to cover up who you are, it's to let your natural radiance shine through. The right foundation should feel like a second skin, light, breathable, and luminous. That's why your best bet is a hydrating or radiant finish foundation. Skip the ultra matte formulas that promise long wear but often cling to dry patches or accentuate texture. Instead, look for descriptions like glow, dewy, or serum infused. These formulas add life and light to your complexion, giving you that youthful, healthy sheen without the shine. When choosing coverage, aim for light to medium. This gives you room to build where needed while keeping everything sheer and fresh. You're not hiding, you're enhancing. And remember, it's not about perfection, it's about presence. The application method, that's where the real magic happens. A damp beauty sponge is your best friend here. Not only does it create a seamless, airbrushed finish, but it also helps you control the amount of product. Just bounce the sponge gently across your face, letting the foundation melt into your skin. No rubbing, no dragging, just soft tapping motions for a polished, glowing effect. Once your foundation is in place, it's time to brighten things up with concealer. And let's be honest, we all have those little spots that need a touch of love. A bit of darkness under the eyes, some redness around the nose, or a tiny blemish here and there. But the key is to keep it light and targeted. Choose a creamy, hydrating concealer that moves with your skin, not against it. Thick, drying formulas can settle into creases and add years to your look. Instead, a lightweight concealer with a satin or radiant finish will lift and brighten without looking obvious. Start by dabbing a small amount into the inner corners of your eyes, where darkness tends to be deepest. Then, using your ring finger or a small brush, gently tap and blend the product outward toward the temples. This upward motion creates a lifted, refreshed look that's incredibly flattering. And remember, less is more. You don't need to blanket the under eye area with product. Just a touch, in the right place, goes a long way. If you have other areas that need spot concealing, like a red patch or a little age spot, apply a tiny bit of concealer and gently blend with the sponge. Don't be tempted to layer. Your skin will look more natural, and your makeup will wear better throughout the night. With your foundation and concealer done, you've just created a base that's smooth, radiant, and completely you. No cakey layers, no dry patches, just a complexion that looks alive and confident. Now that your skin is glowing and even, it's time to bring some color back into the face. In our next segment, we'll talk blush and bronzer, and the little tricks that instantly lift and warm mature skin. Blush bronzer, bringing back warmth, life, and lift. Now that your base is beautifully smooth and radiant, it's time to bring your face back to life with a touch of color and warmth. As we age, our skin naturally loses some of its youthful flush. The vibrant pink in our cheeks and the sun-kissed glow we used to have without trying. It doesn't show up on its own anymore, but that's where blush and bronzer come in. And when used right, they can work wonders. Let's start with blush, because a little bit can go a very long way. For mature skin, cream blush is your best friend. It blends beautifully, melts into the skin, and adds that healthy glow without emphasizing texture. Unlike powder, which can sit on top and highlight fine lines, cream blush gives your skin a dewy, natural finish. It's like bringing the color back into your face from within. When choosing a shade, go for soft peach, rosy pink, or a muted berry, tones that mimic a natural flush. These shades work on almost every skin tone and bring a freshness to the complexion that powder simply can't replicate. Here's the trick. Don't apply blush where you used to. Instead of sweeping it straight across the apples of your cheeks, apply it slightly higher, on the upper part of the cheekbone, and blend upward toward the temples. This creates a lifting effect and draws the eyes upward, subtly sculpting the face in the most flattering way. Now let's talk bronzer, your secret to warmth, definition, and that "I just got back from a gentle walk in the sun" kind of glow. Bronzer shouldn't be about heavy contouring or harsh shadows. For women over 50, it's all about softness and warmth. Choose a cream bronzer or a very finely milled powder with a natural satin finish. Nothing too matte, and definitely no shimmer bombs. Apply your bronzer in a gentle three shape, along your hairline, down to the hollows of your cheeks, and then along your jawline. You don't need much. Just a light sweep will warm up your face and add natural depth. Focus on blending well so there are no harsh lines. Bronzer should look like a glow, not a stripe. And don't forget, if your neck or chest is more fair than your face, you can lightly dust bronzer there too, just to unify everything. That small step adds harmony and elegance to your overall look. Together, blush and bronzer can do more than just add color. They can reshape, lift, and reawaken your features. It's not about changing your face, it's about softly reminding the world that you're full of energy, light, and life. Coming up next, we'll elevate that natural glow even more with highlighter, but not the glittery kind. I'll show you how to create a lit from within radiance that flatters mature skin in the most graceful way. Highlighter, soft radiance, without the sparkle. Now that your face is softly sculpted with blush and bronzer, let's talk about bringing back that glow we often miss as we age. Not the glittery disco ball kind of glow, but that soft, candlelit radiance. The one that makes you look like you've just returned from a peaceful vacation or had the best night's sleep of your life. That's where highlighter comes in. And when used the right way, it can completely transform how your skin looks and feels. As we mature, our skin naturally loses some of its luminosity. Hormonal changes, sun exposure, and time all play a role. But here's the good news. You can put the glow back in, and you don't need sparkle to do it. Instead of using powder highlighters, which often sit on top of the skin and emphasize texture, go for cream or liquid formulas. These melt into the skin and create a more natural, lit from within effect. They don't just add shine, they add life. Look for descriptions like sheer glow, radiant finish, or pearlescent. Avoid anything labeled glitter, frosted, or intense shimmer. Those words might sound fun, but on mature skin, they can settle into fine lines and draw attention to areas we'd rather not highlight. Application is just as important as the formula. The best places to apply highlighter are the areas where light naturally hits your face, the tops of your cheekbones, the bridge of your nose, the brow bone, and, if you want a subtle glow, the Cupid's bow above your lip. Use your fingertips or a small damp sponge to tap the product gently into the skin. Press, don't swipe. This keeps the product from disrupting your foundation and helps it blend seamlessly. And remember, a little goes a long way. You want people to think, "Wow, you look so refreshed," not, "Oh, she's wearing highlighter." If you've never used highlighter before, this is a beautiful way to ease into it. It's not about changing your face. It's about enhancing what's already there, your warmth, your wisdom, your glow. And there's something quietly powerful about that kind of radiance. It's not loud or flashy. It's the kind of beauty that whispers, "I feel good in my skin." With just a few taps of highlighter, your complexion now looks brighter, fresher, and softly illuminated. Next, we'll shift our attention to the most expressive feature of your face, your eyes. I'll walk you through a holiday eye look that's flattering, festive, and completely wearable for mature eyes, without harsh lines or bold colors. You're going to love this. Holiday eyes, light, lifted, and lovely. With your skin glowing and your cheeks softly flushed, it's time to draw attention to one of the most expressive features of your face, your eyes. Eyes tell stories. They hold emotion, history, joy, and wisdom. And during the holiday season, when we're surrounded by laughter, light, and loved ones, it's the perfect moment to let your eyes sparkle, gently. But for mature eyes, the key is balance. You want brightness and dimension without heaviness or harsh lines. That's why we're going to create a look that's soft, flattering, and totally wearable, whether you're hosting dinner, toasting with friends, or simply dressing up for you. Let's start with eyeshadow. For a holiday look, a neutral palette with a hint of shimmer is your best friend. Think soft champagne, warm taupe, gentle bronze, or rose gold. These tones brighten the lid without being overpowering, and that subtle shimmer, it catches the light just enough to lift your eyes and add a festive glow. Begin by sweeping a matte neutral shade, like a warm beige or light brown, into the crease of your eyelid. This creates depth and definition. Then, tap your shimmer shade onto the mobile lid using your fingertip or a flat brush. Concentrate it near the center to really open up the eye. Don't forget to blend. Good blending is what separates soft elegance from harsh drama. Use a clean, fluffy brush to soften any edges so the shadows melt into each other. The goal is dimension, not distraction. Next up, eyeliner. And here's where things get exciting because less is more. Instead of a thick, bold line, try tightlining your upper lash line. This means applying a pencil liner right at the base of your lashes, not above them. It gives the illusion of fuller lashes without crowding your lid space or dragging your eye downward. Brown or charcoal shades work beautifully here. They offer definition without the harshness of black. If you want a little more lift, you can add a tiny flick upward at the outer corner using a soft gel or pencil liner. But keep it subtle, no need for a dramatic wing. We're aiming for soft and flattering, not sharp or trendy. Now for the finishing touch, mascara. For mature lashes, a lengthening and volumizing formula is the sweet spot. You want separation, lift, and definition without clumps or flakes. Start by curling your lashes. This one small step makes a massive difference in opening up your eyes. Then apply your mascara with a gentle wiggle at the roots and sweep upward. Focus more on the outer lashes to elongate and lift the eye naturally. If your eyes tend to water, or if you wear contacts, opt for a smudge-proof or tubing mascara. It'll stay put all night through laughter, dancing, or even a few happy tears, without transferring or smudging under the eyes. With just a few well-placed strokes of color and light, your eyes are now soft, bright, and full of expression. And now we're ready to finish this elegant holiday look with a bold, beautiful lip, one that lasts through sips of wine, sweet conversations, and every magical moment in between. Stay with me, we're almost there. Bold holiday. Lips. Classic color that lasts. Your eyes are sparkling, your skin is radiant, and now it's time for the final touch, the lips. There's something undeniably powerful about a bold lip, especially during the holidays. It's classic, confident, and elegant. And for women over 50, it's a beautiful way to make a statement without saying a word. But let's be honest, bold lip colors can be tricky. The wrong shade can feel too harsh. The wrong formula can settle into fine lines. And without the right prep, that beautiful red can fade or feather before the night's even started. That's why this step is all about pairing confidence with care. Let's begin with color selection. Red is the timeless choice, but not all reds are created equal. If you have cool undertones, look for blue-based reds. These will make your teeth appear whiter and your skin more luminous. If you have warm undertones, an orange-based red or brick red will enhance your natural warmth beautifully. And if you're somewhere in the middle, lucky you. Berry tones or classic cherry reds are your sweet spot. Once you've chosen your shade, it's time to prep your lips. Because smooth lips are essential for a polished finish. Start with a gentle lip exfoliation. You can use a store-bought scrub or simply mix a bit of sugar with honey. Massage it gently onto your lips to remove any dry skin, then rinse. Follow with a nourishing lip balm and let it absorb while you finish the rest of your makeup. Hydrated lips mean smoother application and longer wear. Now here's where the magic happens. Lip liner. Lip liner isn't optional for a bold lip. It's the secret to clean edges and no feathering. Choose a liner that closely matches your lipstick. Start by outlining your natural lip shape, then fill in the entire lip with the pencil. This creates a base that helps your lipstick adhere and stay put longer. Next, apply your lipstick. For the most precise application, use a lip brush. It allows you to build the color slowly and stay within your lines. Once applied, blot with a tissue, then apply a second layer. This technique locks in the color and prevents fading, even through dinner, dessert, and maybe a little dancing. If you want a fuller effect, add a small dab of gloss to the center of your lips. This trick catches the light and gives your lips a soft, plump look without going over the top. And here's the best part. This look doesn't just flatter mature lips, it celebrates them. Fine lines, smile lines. These aren't flaws, they're part of your story. A bold lip says, I'm here, I'm vibrant, I feel beautiful. With that final swipe of color, your holiday look is complete. Radiant skin, glowing cheeks, sparkling eyes, and lips that speak joy and elegance. But before you head out the door, there's one last secret to making it all last. In the next segment, the final one, I'll share the game-changing setting trick that keeps your makeup fresh all night long. You won't want to miss it. Conclusion, setting, touch-ups, final glow. You've done it. Your skin is glowing, your features are lifted, and your lips are bold and beautiful. But before you step into the night with confidence, there's one final step that makes all the difference, locking it all in. Setting spray is your finishing touch, your invisible shield. And for mature skin, a hydrating or dewy finish setting spray is ideal. It not only helps your makeup last through hugs, dancing, and champagne toasts, but it also softens everything, melting your layers together for a natural, radiant finish. Hold the bottle about 8 inches from your face, close your eyes, and mist in an X and T pattern. Just a few sprays, and suddenly your look feels complete. It's the quiet magic that keeps everything in place, without making your skin feel dry or tight. But let's be real, life happens. Laughter, movement, and maybe a little sparkle on the dance floor. So take a moment to pack a small touch-up kit in your purse. Nothing major, just a few essentials. Blotting papers to remove shine, your lipstick for reapplication, and a pressed powder or compact mirror for quick checks. These little touches help you stay fresh without the fuss. And here's the truth. This entire routine was never about perfection. It was about feeling good in your skin, about embracing the beauty, joy, and elegance that come with age. You don't need filters. You don't need approval. You just need you, confident, glowing, and present. So as you walk into that room, whether it's a quiet dinner, a family gathering, or a sparkling celebration, know this: your beauty is not behind you. It's with you, right now. And if this routine brought you joy, confidence, or even just a smile, I invite you to share your favorite holiday makeup must-have in the comments. I'd love to hear what makes you feel radiant. Thank you for spending this time with me. And don't forget, you're the glow, always.